Hey, welcome to my channel again. I'm going to try this as I walk home. I haven't talked to you in a while and there's so much going on. I got to just connect with you. After this Las Vegas shooting, which I'm pretty sure is another false flag. It's got all the hallmarks: Boston, Orlando, 9/11, Kennedy. Now listen, this is important. Is because, sorry about that, if this audio is bad, it's because I've got traffic coming by, and I'm sorry if it disturbs this video. But what I gotta say is important. So we've got this Vegas shooting now, and a lot of people, they get misconceived about what a false flag is. Now, real people got hurt. I'm pretty sure of this. I know there were crisis actors in the crowd. I'm pretty sure of that. But that doesn't mean that there weren't real people hurt. And maybe, now, there's so much to talk about. Now I'm jumping into this. The evidence towards that the shooters may have been Israeli, Mossad, is adding up, starting to look like there was some sort of connection. There's a connection to the security. There's thoughts that maybe this was about beefing up security in the casinos, and airports and schools and everything like this. So there's a lot of talk about the coming security pressure, or the loss of our privacies, the loss of our freedoms through this. But what I think what's on my heart, though, is that there's no such thing as the end times. If people want to talk about, look, there's hurricanes, Irma, Harvey, there's earthquakes, there's the super volcano, super volcano Yellowstone, yes. So we have all this, but there is no such thing as the end times. Life doesn't end, let me tell you. If you want to study physics, you cannot create or destroy energy. It is. So, I guess part of my issue is that because there's so much information now on the internet, this whole fake news thing, like, it's getting diluted. Oh! Like, as soon as Alex Jones starts saying something, you know it's wrong. Forget Alex Jones. He is so deep in their pockets, it's unreal. But anyway, what I can't figure out is how this is getting covered up so easily. We already have, remember, Boston strong. We already have hashtag Vegas strong. Puerto Rico, they're making a huge Puerto Rico push on the TV right now. So you know that there's a cover up here somewhere. So listen, hang in there. I know it's a weird time to be alive, but stay strong. There's no end times. Just love your family, love yourself, take care of yourself, and use your head, you know? Think. It's not as hard as it sounds. Well, it's harder than it sounds, actually, because we're raised to think a certain way. We're conditioned to think a certain way. And everything we know is wrong. And that sometimes can shake the soul up, shake the spirit up a little bit. You know, give you some pause. But hang in there. Take care of yourself, but be ready. Be ready. I have a go bag. I have about 2 weeks worth of dried food. You want to stick to the superfoods. Get some blue-green algae. Dried salmon. I live in Canada. Look where I live. You can't really see. I'm in sort of. I live in paradise, but I got dried salmon. Blueberries, dried blueberries, and you want to get some grapeseed extract. Fishing gear, well, I can fish. It's like I said, but not everybody here in the world is going to have the ability. But you know what? Just trust the life force. Trust your ability to survive. Trust that your love of your family is going to keep you. But, you know, I'm sure there was people that thought that, you know, the people that die in natural disasters and things like that just happened. That's their destiny. But anyway, I don't want to get too esoteric because it's not really important what I believe. It's what's important to what you believe. And stick to it. Stick to it hard. Don't compromise. Never, ever compromise. That's not saying that you can't be underground. Because survival sometimes means just being quiet, staying under the radar. On my channel, the whole eclipse thing just freaked me right out. I couldn't figure it out. And so I did a few videos then, and I haven't done any really since. But I just wanted to connect, especially around this Vegas thing, because there's a lot of fear going on, and there's a lot of news. You go on YouTube, you're gonna believe the world ends tomorrow every single day, because it's gonna tell you the world ends tomorrow. The world ends tomorrow. Nibiru's coming back tomorrow. Pole's gonna shift. You know, the world's gonna burn. Super volcano in Yellowstone. We're good. We're good. But you know, I had a coach who used to play basketball, and he used to tell me, play a heads-up ball. Keep that head on a swivel, 360 degrees. You got to be aware of what's going on. 360 degrees. Head on a swivel. But hey, just be discerning, because they're going to talk a lot. I just got to tell you, though, it's a lonely world. You know, things like the Mandela effect, strike, you know, the Bernstein Bears, the Luke, I am your father, life was like a box of chocolates, all this. Kit Kat with no dash. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Santa Claus. This is one that I discovered. This is my fun one. I know, because I used to play Trivial Pursuit. Santa Claus was invented by Sears and Roebuck. Now, oh, I forget who it is. Not who they say it is, but it's all wrong. Santa Claus got hit by the Mandela effect. You've been Mandelized. Hey, whatever. But what we're going to see in the next little while is going to be confusing. Going to be confusing more than anything. I think it's confusion is the issue or the problem, because when you're confused, you can't think clearly. I'm a trained counselor, and I know about what we're capable of as humans when you're able to just think clearly, rationally. I say rational, I'm a guy. I'm not slagging emotions, but sometimes you have to put emotions, be able to compartmentalize. And that's not an MK Ultra statement of mine. I'm not compartmentalized, but you want to be able to prioritize your emotions and your actions in order to be able to respond in a clear, concise manner. That's the basis of survival. And keep your heads about you. Heads up ball, keep your head on a swivel. But anyway, I have children, so it's hard for me to be scared, because I have to be the world to them. I have to be the strength that they expect. I have to be the kindness and gentleness that they expect. I am the first wave that their understanding of the world. Once again, I apologize if these cars are freaking you out. I'm just talking as I'm walking. I walk a lot. Stay fit, eat well, do things that make you feel good inside in your head. Do something nice for somebody. Shock your neighbor. You know, I love that statement, random acts of kindness. It really does work. Really does work. Take care of each other. And just kind and gentle. Be kind and gentle to each other. Don't worry about it. Well, I say that, but you know what? What's that statement? Expect the best, but prepare for the worst. There you go. Have your go bag ready. But live like today is the best day of the rest of your life. Today is the day. Go out and live it. So, just to let you know, I had to say something. Because this Vegas thing's freaking me out. They got this guy, all these stories now. They're wrapping it up with that he was a undercover agent for the FBI. It was a sting operation. He was doing an arms deal with ISIS. Then supposedly he shot himself in the head with a rifle. There's no pistol in the room. The blood was all dried on his face. You look at the death pictures. He was dead hours before they busted in to that room. He never fired a shot. They could probably do a swab on his hand. There'd be no CSR. He never fired a shot. But anyway, I wasn't there. I don't know. See, listen, I'm just talking. Once again, don't believe me. Believe yourself. The news is just downright confusing. But don't let confusion confuse you. Just let them but I'll let you know that it's not good. It's not good. And there's something so hinky. Windows smashing in the Bellagio. Now I saw a video the other night where they had those 2 construction towers that are gone now, by the way. They took them away. Had a much better trajectory. Could have hit the Bellagio. So listen, as you try and piece this all together, who did what and how, whether it was an inside job, whether it was a fundraising activity, Trump just trying to make some money, or whoever. It could be the deep state, the guys that are just trying to, just a sec here, I clean up the highway as I go along. There's a little bit of garbage there. I love life. Clean up your neighborhood, think globally, act locally, all that. Anyway, just act, just do something. I used to have an article on my blog called the root word of activist is action, active. And you cannot be an armchair activist. You gotta do what you believe in, make it real for you. And live life large, woo! Beautiful. I love where I live. I have been blessed, karmically, whatever you believe, to be Canadian. And it's a huge responsibility. I don't take it lightly. Every drink of fresh water I cherish. Every day that I have all the food I need, roof over my head, I don't fear from violence. My children go to school, we have friends, they're happy. Oh, they go to school, that's bad. I don't believe in school. I don't believe in immunization. All this, it's hard to be a parent when you're a truther. I call myself a conspiracy theorist, and then I'm giving in. I am a truther. Bunch of cars going by. So anyway, I'm going to cut this short right now. And I love you guys. Talk to you soon.